Go ahead.
Start right here with this being the first minute in 7 months for Berkey. What are you most looking forward to getting him back on the ice?
Well, I mean, for Berkey, it's he's worked pretty hard to get back to this point. So it's just his first opportunity. I mean, we're not going to look for too much. Really, nothing different than we're asking from the group. Just continue to try to build our pace and the pace that we're playing with, and then try to get again a little bit more detail back into our game. And for Berkey, coming back into game action, there's a little different pace and physicality, that he's going to step into tonight. So that should be a good step for him.
Where do you think the team missed him the most down the stretch?
Well,
power play, was it regular?
There's so many. I mean, there's a lot of different areas. Obviously, he's an offensive guy. He's one of the few players that he's able to create offense. When there's really not a whole lot available. So you miss that part, and for sure as you go through we went through several months without him. That's an element that we missed. So it'll be nice he gets you can get back with Wenny tonight. Be able to build and continue to build a little bit of chemistry there. We hope that's a combination that's had some time together. So all of those things, being able to do that at a preseason level should be, a nice progression for them.
Where do you think they fed off each other last year? Because they were starting to click a bit before he went down.
Yeah, I mean, both guys are, when he's an intelligent player that I think can read off of Berkey, right? Berkey's he's a creative guy. He's not necessarily, he doesn't create just out of systematic play. He's a creative guy, so you have to have players that can read off of him and read as to what he's doing, and allow him to be at his best. And when he does that, when he's a guy that offensively has he's a really smart offensive player. He's pretty creative himself, has great skill. And the two of them, the more time they spend together, should be able to build more chemistry offensively.
When you're constructing lines for a preseason game, how much should we read into how much guys are playing together? Like if you're looking at a younger player who is maybe fighting for a roster spot, right? What are you trying to see from him if you're putting him with a veteran versus putting him with maybe other younger players?
It depends on the night. I mean, we're going to try to give players different looks, and you're going to see. From what the line chart looks like at the start of the game tonight, we'll probably switch a couple things mid-game, because I talked about it yesterday. There's a limited opportunity, right? I'd love to be able to give each one of these lines a full game and look at it, but we don't have that luxury. So we'll, after the first period, I've got in mind, a couple of changes I would like to make. So that we can see different elements within the same game. Ryder tonight is. He's going to be in a fourth line spot, and we're going to let him roll through that throughout the night. But he can add power play time to that. We've had an opportunity to touch on the power play, so we have a little more structure there. We have a little more of a plan tonight going into Game 3 than we did in the split squad game. So, individually for a guy like that, that's what's on his plate tonight.
Thinking Ruby full game or going to
No, he won't go full game, but he'll get a little bit more tonight. Yep.
John Hageman looked like he was back on the ice today. Any update on him?
Yeah, no, he was on the ice. Yep, he's no update. Yep, no update necessary, and that's a good thing, right? Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, thanks.